What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Flying Dutchman videos. As you can see, we're still playing Last of Us Remastered and we are getting the hell out of dodge. Oh boy. If you watched the last video, you'll know that we got into a bit of trouble with a bunch of bandits. We initially came across David and I think the other guy's name was James. Seemed like nice enough guys after initial period of distrust, but turns out these are the guys Joel has been wiping out in past levels, so things have turned a bit sour. And now we're trying to lead them away from Joel. And that's the end for poor Callus. Didn't get eaten by any infected, but got shot by a piss-ass bandit. So lucky enough, we get to avenge our little horse pretty soon, actually. Let's go through this house and pick up all the resources you can find. There's not a lot, but it's still pretty helpful, actually. Let's actually craft a health kit, because we're gonna need that. I don't think there's anything else in here. You can't actually shoot the bandits from here because they don't show up in the this back area. But you'll hear them approach out front here relatively soon. It's probably a better idea to use that brick. Don't forget to pick up the arrows here.
I'll have a look out here. You, go check over that way.
So you can actually take out most of these guys relatively quietly. I bet you cannot do them all stealthily. I just didn't manage last time I got through here. So let this guy move to the back of this area. And then get rid of him. It's actually...
I see her.
Well, that didn't last long. Oh no, right in the throat. Last time I did actually manage it to get a bit further without getting noticed than this time around, but what the hell. Actually, killing these guys will net you a new weapon, so don't just, well, depends on what you want to do, but I guess you could sneak through here. Aha, I see you. Bit of a Hollywood reaction to that shot there, but I think we got everyone so far. There's a bunch of guys that show up further down this beach, but don't worry about that just yet. Have a quick look around to see if you can find anything. Don't forget to, there's actually, totally forgot that. It might not show up because I already went through here, but there should be a there it is. A firefly pendant in here. Came from there. Okay, so check out the house. Should be some medical supplies. Do watch out as you get closer to that part, because there's a bunch of guys walking around there. I got kind of blindsided by one of them last time, and he got me pretty good with a shotgun. So do watch out for that. And then there's also, I don't think they show up just yet, but there's people that's going to show up over there. And they do have the advantage of a higher position on you, so they can spot you pretty easily. So be very careful when once you go there. Actually, let's try and pull a surprise on them. That was random. I think they just spawn as you round that corner. Don't come this way. Don't go the other way like a nice bandit. Mother. Oh, same result as last time. God damn it. Actually, last time I was out here, I was actually still on my Vita. And that should be all of them, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, so still be careful if you're on the same spot as I am now. It's actually... I guess I'm just going to craft 2, so I have 1 in reserve. I don't actually know if you can use bottles in melee, but bricks seem to be very powerful. Like they more or less double your punching power if you use one in melee. They obviously break after a few hits, but still, like it's very good stuff for taking out people in a few hits when you absolutely need to take them out. I don't think there was anything other than that here. Maybe something in the bus. Can't remember. Nope. Okay, well, let's continue on. Don't forget to keep checking these bodies for any ammo or other collectibles.
Nature track.
You cannot get up here.
Should get me out of here.
You do need to follow this little pier area.
You got this, Ellie. Okay. Don't fall in the water. Don't fall in. Oh shit.
We're more or less safe for the next couple of minutes. There's a bit of a traversal puzzle rather than out and out combat. Over there is another lakeside resort where we actually do get into a fair bit of combat, but that's not. Let's not worry about that just yet. You can't get through, as you'll have guessed by the presence of this red pipe over here. You can't get through this this fence, as Ellie was saying.
Not this way.
But
How the hell do I get
the
outta here?
pipe is actually blocked as well. So what you need to do is go over here and pull this crate back, which will unblock the pipe, so you can get through. If you don't do that, obviously you'll walk halfway into the pipe and find out you have to go back. So this saves you a bit of time. Now in the next area you'll have
This way back.
a choice
Hang in there, Joel.
between fighting these guys or using stealth. Now I usually end up having to fight them anyway. And I think this area actually does force you to fight them in the end, because when you eventually have to go inside the house here, and you can't seem to get out without actually killing all of the enemies. But obviously the preference, I think the preferred way is to do it stealthily, so you take as little damage as possible. So just wait for these guys to pass you by.
Get out here, you coward.
He'll go past this crate with a tarp on it, or at least he's supposed to. After which you'll be able to shoot them. The problem with Ellie and her knife seems to be that it's more messy than when Joel does it, which usually ends up in the other guys hearing you.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Get her.
Shit. I keep messing this up. Should be one more.
Right here.
To be fair on myself, that was a bit unlucky because that guy was just walking closer just as we crossed it. Oh,
Son of a bitch!
that crate. Don't forget to not use your rifle all the time, because ammo is still a bit scarce. It's really powerful. Will one hit kill most of your enemies. But like I said, ammo is a bit rare. I don't know how that arrow ended up there, but hey, got one back. I don't think there's any collectibles in here, so after you've done that, just continue on. There's multiple ways of getting in this area. You can actually move this skip, and there's a little basement window in there as well, but you can also, I guess, put the skip over there and jump in.
I don't want to get trapped in here.
There'll be no enemies for a little bit, so just take that time to relax and get any crafting done if you need to. Once we get in deeper into the lodge, there's actually a bunch of them that apparently got attracted by the gunfire.
Where's the way out?
I don't know if that's the case if you manage to get through the beach stealthily, but they might still show up anyway, because like I said, you need to apparently kill all the remaining bandits before the door in the back of this lodge will open up and let you out. Actually craft some bombs, it might end up being handy. I tend to use them as actual bombs, not as mines. I did use them a couple of times as mines, like I showed in the last video, where you put one down in that little open spot in the bridge leading to the sawmill. But I usually find that they're not really that effective in that role. They seem to be more powerful when you use them as hand grenades instead. You can actually control how many targets you have, because when you put them down as a mine, will obviously trigger as soon as someone walks by them, rather than triggering at your leisure when there's a bunch of enemies to hit. Don't know if that was all of them. Last time I had 3 guys in here. What the hell? When this happens, make sure you immediately melee the guy, because that will end up in a one-hit kill. Don't let him get back up and point a gun or whatever at you. Just finish him off immediately.
There's the exit.
And I think that should be it for this part. Yep. This is a very nasty part. If you look closely, you'll see what that guy is butchering over there. Yep. These guys are cannibals. And not just any cannibals, there seem to be some kind of weird religious sect as well, if David's is any indication. And they might or may not plan to do the same to Ellie, but I'll leave that up to you guys. That is kind of spoilery anyway, so
Here,
we'll talk about that when the time comes.
you should eat. I know you're hungry. Been out for quite some time.
What is it?
It's deer.
With some human helping on the side?
No. No, I promise. It's just the deer meat.
You're a fucking animal.
It's awfully quick to judgment. Considering you and your friend killed how many men?
They didn't give us a choice.
And you think we have a choice? Is that it? You kill to survive. And so do we. We have to take care of our own, by any means necessary.
So now what? You gonna chop me up into tiny pieces?
I'd rather not. Please tell me your name.
You're so full of shit.
On the contrary, I've been quite honest with you. Now I think it's your turn. It's the only way I'm going to be able to convince the others
Convince them of what?
that you can come around. You have heart. You're loyal. And you're special.
Yeah, like I said, Dave is a bit of a creep.
Oh.
Stupid little girl. You are making it very difficult to keep you alive. What am I supposed to tell the others now?
Ellie,
What?
tell them that Ellie is the little girl that broke your fucking finger!
How did you put it? Hmm? Tiny pieces. See you in the morning, Ellie. Ellie. Ellie.
Right, I think that's gonna do it for this part of this chapter, because it might get a bit long otherwise. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more Last of Us videos. Bye bye.